Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vancouver Island Bushcraft. I wanted to touch on power. How do I get power in the woods? I've touched on a couple of items that I have. I'm just going to show you, have a little bit of a display. I'm going to show you what I have that I take out into the woods, what I have here for solar power, and how I deal, basically how I deal with power when power isn't available, whether it's at a campsite or the house is down off the grid. So here is, I'll just swing you around. Here is a little bit of a display of everything I have that's sort of smaller. The solar panel, very effective Coleman solar panel. And I have the communications with flashlights on them. These are Bofang, I think. They're also like ham radios with extra batteries. Everything is chargeable with either the solar power, or I have a 13,000 milliamp battery pack, which also can be charged by the solar panel. I have one of these, which is really kind of cool. This is USB, of course, that can be charged with this, or of course can be charged with any one of these items that have USB outs. I have a couple of saltwater lanterns and a couple of radio, flashlight, solar panel radios, so to speak. But this is really kind of cool. It has magnets, and like basically you can take a battery and hook it to like this with the battery, put this into USB, and it charges the battery, which is kind of neat. Hard to do with one hand. I have a large amount of AA batteries. These are all rechargeable, and they're all 3,000 milliamp. The average is 800 milliamp here in Canada. So these are very powerful AA batteries. These little connection guys here takes 3 AA batteries, and it turns into a D cell battery. I also have the C cell size upstairs. I have these ones here because I have one of those police baton type flashlights upstairs, and they take D cells, so I can use these to charge them. The lanterns are salt water only. Basically, the top part comes off. You fill the bottom with salt water, and the salt water reacts with aluminum plates and creates electricity and creates a light, and also has a USB out to charge items as well. I have a couple of boxes of salt, of sea salt, but of course I live on Vancouver Island and I'm right by the ocean, so you know, if I ran out, easily just get some ocean water and it works just as good. These are extra aluminum plates for the lanterns. Each one of these plates is sets of 4. The set will last probably for about a week of constant use, so I have a very large amount that I need to keep the house lit without any issue whatsoever. So that's some of the stuff that I actually bring sometimes to the bivouac. Definitely the 13,000 milliamp recharger, because that charges everything, and usually a few of these batteries I take with me. This is stuff that I have at the house for temporary. I also have, in these 2 boxes here, I have 2 100 watt solar panels, and they're massive. There's huge, massive panels, which connects to a controller, and the controller connects to a battery, which connects to this 3,000 watt inverter. So this will actually run a microwave in the house. So with that, with the 2 solar panels outside, I can run the entire house. Not the stove, obviously, not the dryer, but the entire house, other than that, can be run with the batteries. Marine batteries is what you use for that kind of thing. So that's the solar ability that I have, or the recharging electrical ability that I have. I also have a generator upstairs that's half gas, half propane, and I have a 400-pound propane tank, so I can hook the propane tank to the generator, run that until the tank is dry. It's 400 pounds, so that would take a hell of a long time, and then it'll take gas as well at that point. And I have 4 25-liter containers of gas on standby at all times. So that's how I get electricity. Every room has flashlights. We have an area that has about 25 flashlights ready to go, always charged. So lighting is never an issue. We have a barbecue connected to the 400-pound tank, so cooking is not an issue if the power is out. Our fireplace is propane hooked to the 400-pound tank. That also is not an issue if we're out of electricity. A smoker is connected to it as well, so we can actually smoke meat. So we can keep fridges going, and if we decide to cook the stuff in the fridges, we can smoke them or cook them on the barbecue. Again, lighting is not an issue. Of course, we're not going to be able to get water because the water plant will be shut down. But we have 10,000 gallons of water in our pool, which of course will keep a family going for about a year or so. So that's pretty much it. Off grid, we're pretty good to go, and that's just some of the stuff that I have. I thought you'd be interested in seeing a little bit of the prep stuff that I do, and also that I take to the bivouac, and not have to worry about not having any electricity. All right, guys, you take care. I'll talk to you next time on Vancouver Island Bushcraft. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're at 888 subscribers. We're so close to 1,000, I can taste it. Share and like, and I'll talk to you guys next time on Vancouver Island Bushcraft.